Welcome to How to Keto. It's 11/8/2020. Today we're going to be making Birch Bender's pancake and waffle mix. This is an instant mix. It's a quick keto breakfast, and it's actually very good. And it has 6 net carbs per serving. So we're going to be making the waffle part of this, and we're going to be doubling the portions, but I'm going to give you the portions that are for one portion, which makes, it says 4 to 5 waffles, but it's actually closer to 2 if you make thick waffles. So here's what you're going to need today: oil, the mix, and water. So we have a mixing bowl. We have some measuring cups, measuring spoons, a whisk, and the dash maker, and some additions that we may or may not add today. So this is a quick and easy mix. It can be done within, less than 10 minutes, and just showing you the count on the bag, which is that, and then the mix for the waffles is below, and then kind of how you do it. Official How to Keto logo and date, because I like to know when these things are made by people. So we've already begun. We added everything to the mix. Just disregard that guy out there. He's going to be interrupting the video from time to time. So we added the mix, and now we're going to whisk. So this is what you need for the mix, just for one portion, which would be 3 to 5 waffles, but not really, if you like thicker waffles. So 1 cup of waffle mix, half a cup of water, 1.5 tablespoons of oil. So we're doubling that to 2 cups of waffle mix, 1 cup of water, and 3 tablespoons of oil. So you can pause the video here, get out what you need, and then come back to it as we do the mix. And we're gonna whisk. You can blend this. If you blend it, it gives you a very chocolatey waffle. But if you just mix it, you're gonna keep the waffle with some chunks and some melted chocolate chips in it, which is very good. So we're just gonna whisk it up till it's really good and mixed. Now it's time to put the mix into the Dash waffle maker. I will link to this in the comments or down below. And we're gonna put one portion in like this, and then we're gonna add some additional items. Spraying with creamy butter spray so it doesn't stick to your waffle maker. Put a good amount there because you don't want it to stick there, and it's a pain in the butt to clean. And then we're gonna pour in the regular mix first. Just let it cover the entire bottom. And then kind of let it settle there. I'm gonna put it down. Once you put it down, there you go. It covers the whole bottom, and then you let it cook for about 4 to 5 minutes. But I would just, check it every once in a while, but not until after the first 2 minutes, because then the stuff will be sticking to the top. But while that cooks, we did the math, just adding another quarter because it's 3/4 of a cup, and then we just added another quarter to make it 1 cup, and instead of the 50 for the regular count for 3/4 of a cup, it's 15 carbs minus 6 grams of fiber minus 3 sugar alcohol, which gives you 6 net carbs. And then carbs, when you do the waffles, it's is 1 cup and 18.75 carbs minus 7.5 grams of fiber minus 3.75 alcohol, which gives you about 7.5 carbs. So you see what we did here, it's kind of coming over, so definitely have to pour a little less, which means you could probably get more waffles than we originally got out of this the first time we did this. Smokes a little bit, but there's nothing to worry about. Just don't touch anywhere but this lid right here. If you do, you will burn yourself. Just gonna take a quick peek to see how it's doing. Looks pretty good. Good waffle. It smells very good too. So a good indicator is when it stops steaming that it's cooked. So this looks like it's done. Just gonna poke the middle to see if there's any batter left. Nope. So we're gonna pull it out and put it and plate it. Just gonna flop it over there. You can use tongs if necessary. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Flip it over. Yep, all cooked. and we're gonna put some syrup on it. But before we do that, we're gonna add more to our mix, and then put a little more in there, and I'll let you know what we're about to add to that. So this is a mix I'm gonna do a later video about, which is a little bit of the Swerve brown sugar, pecans, almonds, cinnamon, and cacao powder, Hershey's cacao powder. Make sure you get that, and then blended, and then taken out and mixed again, and then added some full pecans, almonds, because everything kind of ground up. So I add some full pecans and almonds, and then smash them a little bit to crush them up. This mix is good for anything with like yogurt, ice cream, whatever you want to add to it, and definitely waffles. The other thing we use, these are chocolate chips, keto chocolate chips. So these are the Russell Stover sugar-free made with stevia. You could use these, or the Lily's are very good. The taste is about the same, so they're both very good. We'll do a later video on this, on how to make this mix. You can also add the chocolate chips to this mix, and then with the review of these and the carb count on these. So we're just gonna mix it up a little bit, and then again, it's a little powdery, and then with nuts mixed around, and I'm gonna just put 2 spoonfuls in. That's a big spoonful, so maybe 1.5 spoonfuls if they're that big. And then mix that in. Mix it good. Spray it up. It's all very hot right now, so be careful. Still plugged in. And then add in the waffle mix to it. Closing it up. Gonna cover the whole bottom. Might want a little more. No? All right, I'm gonna go with this. I think it's gonna be a little messed up waffle, but it's fine. You can also add this syrup. By the way, all these are all from Thrive Market. The syrup and the waffle mix. No sponsor, but this is a really good syrup. Don't go nuts with it, but you know, put on some just for taste. It's really good. Good carb count. So again, 2 to 4 minutes on this, probably on the less side. So the waffle's not sweet. If you enjoy sweeter waffles, then you're gonna want to add a little bit. And you see this is already started to be eaten. You're gonna want to add a little bit of the syrup, which will sweeten it up for you, or your favorite sweetener, stevia or Swerve, into the mix. With the mix we added here, this has some of the brown Swerve, so that's gonna sweeten it up a little bit and add some crunch to it. That was about 1.5 minutes. It needs to go a little bit more. See, it's not browned up. And that was the right amount. I was wrong. Okay, we're gonna poke it. Make sure there's no batter. It looks done. Taking it out. See the little bit. You can see the grain with a little bit of the mix in there. Now we're gonna mix it in the NutriBullet. We're gonna add it to the. So we're gonna add this mix to the NutriBullet cup, and then we're gonna blend it, and you'll see how it'll come out really chocolatey. At this point, you might want to throw in a couple. If you're really a chocolatey person, you want to throw in a couple extra chocolate chips. Threw in a little bit of maybe like a tablespoon, a little bit over a tablespoon of chocolate chips. Now we're gonna blend. Okay, so you see it comes out really chocolatey. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to scrape this out now. Spray. Spray it up, don't forget to spray. Again, this is really hot, so do not touch it. And just kind of scrape your waffle in. This is a little more of a pain, but for chocolate lovers, this is definitely the way to go. because consistency is very close to waffle, but not exactly. But for your waffle fix, this is definitely something you want to do a try, or for your pancake fix, which if you like that stuff, it's definitely helpful. Keto gives you that fix, and then you can be done with it for a little while and move on. Now we're gonna cook this for 1 to 2 minutes. I'm gonna take a little peek. Still working. Looks pretty good. Just so you know, we have our little handy dandy Kizin thermometer, and if you look at that, it's almost 220 degrees. So seriously, do not touch this when you're cooking. Be very careful. Okay, last one's out, and if you can see it, it's very chocolatey looking. It looks really good. This is the one with the mix, and this is the half-eaten original. So this one is not very sweet. This definitely gets sweeter. So the original is not sweet at all. You would add syrup or any sweetener if you want to make it sweeter. This one's a little more sweeter, and this is very sweet. So again, depending on what you like, and you can see the consistency. They're very waffly. They look like waffles. They taste like waffles. The consistency is very close. And then you can add a little bit of syrup. This guy right here. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up now. So they're all very good. Use a little bit of maple syrup. Here's the bag. I'm gonna link these in the description to Thrive Market. These were all from Thrive Market. Again, they're not sponsors, but it's definitely when you're keto, and there's a lot of good stuff there. So again, here's the carb count here. There you go. They have little recipes on the back as well. It's very helpful. I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And we take recommendations, so you can email us or post in the comments what else you want to see us cook or review. This is a very simple one, very quick. Enjoy.